Hey guys, Joe the Toolmaster here. Today I'm going to be making a quick video of my top 5 favorite tools. I have a variety of brands here: Snap-on, Craftsman, Husky. I forget what those sockets are, but those are something else. So I have a wide variety of brands here. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to start with my top favorite tool and work my way down to my 5th, which would be my least favorite out of my favorite. As weird as that sounds. And then at the end, I'm going to show you 2 other things that aren't exactly tools, but things that I use and like that help me with the things I do. Alright, let's get started. Alright, for my first tool, it's going to be, of course, the Snap-on 3/8 flex head. This thing has a long handle, which gives it lots of leverage. It also has the comfort grip, which is nice to hold on to rather than a metal handle, and especially those Craftsmans with the square handles. Those ones hurt your hand after a little while. I know the older ones didn't have the USA, now they do again. This ratchet has the dual 80 technology, where they have the 2 stops on each side for the gear in the middle, which makes it a lot stronger. Also, this is a long one, as I said, so extra leverage, and just my go-to ratchet for things I have to do. Alright, let's go to my next tool. Sorry, one thing real quick. If you did not see the review yesterday of this, or not yesterday, but the last video, I made a review of this, and it's a good video. And also, if you did not catch the number on this one, it is FHLLF80 is the ratchet number. So if you're interested in getting this, it's about $120. So, but it's a good ratchet. So, all right, next tool. Alright, for my any tool, it's going to be these butterfly impacts. Now, I like the Husky one because, well, that's the one I have. I've never used any other ones, but this one has good performance. It does good, so I have no complaints about this. And it has the paddle, which makes it the butterfly, and also it's very small, so it's good for small jobs. And my favorite part, though, is how you can go right from forward to reverse without going on the side and flipping that switch, like on the big impacts. 3/8 drive, I said that, and just a very small impact that you can fit in your hand for light duty work, which is why I really like it. Now my next tool, going along with my impact wrench, would be impact sockets. Now specifically swivel ones. I like swivel sockets in general, and I hope to get more in the future. But impact sockets are good. They're a lot stronger. They're made to take the hit that the impact gun gives, and they're good for lug nuts. Believe me, my dad had a 4-way, and we used to do it with a jack and a 4-way. It gets a lot more fun when you get one of those impacts. I mean, just the sound of those things is a lot more fun. Not to mention how much easier it is. But if you get an impact gun, make sure you get some of these. They don't have to be swivels, but I like the swivels, and I recommend those. So, yeah. Alright, for my next tool, it's going to be dead blow hammers. Now, this is a snap-on. You don't have to get a snap-on. I like snap-ons. But this is a ball peen. I'm not specifically saying ball peen hammers. I'm just saying the dead blow, which, if you don't know what that is, it's a whole bunch of little balls or beans, whatever they want to call them, inside of this metal. And what it does is it stops the inertia of the hammer when it comes down. So when you hit this hammer and you just drop it with 2 fingers like this, it stops. Now if you were to take a regular hammer and do that, it would go like this. And that's the point of the dead blow. It stops when it comes down. Now they make regular dead blow hammers that are just, you know, square on each end, but they also make ball peens, and that's the one I have. And if you are interested in this, I also did a review yesterday in the same video as the ratchet of my Snap-on haul, and the number on this one is HBBD16 if you're interested. Okay, next tool. Alright, for my next tool, it's going to be any type of pry bar. Pry bars are really good for helping you lift things up, or I even stick it in like that sometimes to move things. Mine have striking caps. I recommend these. I got these set of 3 from Craftsman for $19.99 USA, and you can smash the end of them with a hammer into a certain space and then lift up on it. They're just a helping tool all around. Alright guys, now for my next two things, they're more just things. They're not exactly tools, but they're to help do some of the things I do. So let's look at the first one. Alrighty, so the first one is going to be penetrating fluid. Penetrating fluid is good to get loose or tight nuts and bolts off that are stuck or rusted or something like that. Now, the one on the left here you guys have probably never heard of. It's called numb nuts. I can't find it in any stores, but my uncle, who's a diesel mechanic, gave it to my dad years ago, and it has this certain chemical. I mean, it's professional use, extremely dangerous, but it freezes and it bubbles and it makes all these weird sounds. I mean, it's dangerous, but I don't know what's in it, but it does the job. And then over here is just another brand. You may have heard of this one, Twister. This one's also flammable. It's not as powerful as the numb nuts, but it also works. And again, you can always use WD-40. That works good. These are a little bit more money, but WD-40 works fine too. If you don't have a penetrating fluid, another thing to use is a blowtorch. If you heat up a bolt, it contracts and expands when it cools. So if you heat it up and then try to loosen it, it might be a little easier to loosen, but I have penetrating fluid, so I don't normally need to go that far. Alright, moving on to my next thing, it's going to be a vise. A vise you can use for all different things. It's got this platform up here. You can put stuff on and beat with a hammer. You can put a piece of wood in here and drill holes. You can put things in here and beat with a hammer. You can do just about whatever you want. You can crush cans in it if you want to. Also, mine has, I think a lot of them have this, but mine has these things on the side. You just pull those out and it'll spin. Mine's a Wilton, which is a very good one. And in my first video, Toolbox Tour, you might have seen this. It was blue with silver. That's because I was grinding it and getting all the paint off because it was flaking, and I painted it to match my toolbox, and it came out great. And I also did up here on the I'm not exactly sure what you call this, but the ends, I painted them different colors, so it really looks good. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Also check out my Instagram at Joe the Toolmaster. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like. And check out my last video. I'll put the link in the description. I got a chance to go on the Snap-on truck, and I bought two things, and I did a review on them. So check that out. And yep, have a nice day. Stay tuned for the next video.